Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to attract birds to a garden. This will be a full tutorial, so let's get right into the video. I'll be going over 6 easy things that you can do to get more birds to hopefully come to your garden or backyard area. Let's get right into the video. This is a bird feeder that I'm holding also as an added bonus. Just to tell you, you're wondering why I'm holding this thing in the air. It's a bird feeder, and I'll get to that in a minute. So let's go over these 6 things in the video that will hopefully help you get more birds to your backyard garden area. My wife and I recently moved into a new house. Not recently, but and it's new to us. The house was built in the late 70s, early 80s, that era. But it's new to us, and I love seeing birds in the backyard, and I managed to get lots of birds to come into the backyard area. So basically I'll tell you the things that worked for me and what can work for you as well, because I'm pretty good at it, I'm not gonna lie. Number 1 is to have water available, okay? So you wanna have water readily available, and depending on where you live, potentially all throughout the year. Now I live in Canada, and it gets really cold in the winter, it's winter time, which is why I'm wearing this in my garage right now. So it depends. If your area can handle water throughout the year, then have it available and try and make it fresh water, because you don't want to let water stand for too long. So for the most part, you want to try and change out that water every few days. It can be something as simple as using a hose to rinse out the thing that's holding the water. Or if it rains, hopefully the rain will just rinse through the water. Use your judgment, but a bird bath is one of the best things, because not only does it look nice, but you can place it anywhere, and that's what will attract the birds. The water being there will attract the birds. Birds like water if it's readily available, and if you pair that with the other things that I'm going to tell you, you'll probably get lots of birds in your garden or your backyard area. Number 2, have lots of plants. Birds love plants. The smell, the look, the ability to go up to them and benefit from them ecologically. So have lots of plants planted, in a wide variety of plants. Try and have a mixture of annuals and perennials, shrubs, bushes, small plants, big plants, maybe potentially even some fruits and vegetables, because you're going to get some fruits and vegetables from the yield, but obviously the birds are going to come around because there is that ability. The fruit and vegetables are there ecologically, it's good for them, okay? As far as I understand. I'm not a bird professional, I'm not a bird expert. I'm going to throw this out there right now. I just know what brings birds to my yard, and I want to share that with you. Number 3, have trees if possible. So luckily for me, the house that we bought had 3 very mature trees in the backyard. There is an apricot tree, there is a cherry tree, and there is an apple tree, I guess it's crab apples, the smaller apples. So those 3 trees attract tons of birds, and also tons of squirrels, tons of chipmunks. There's all sorts of stuff, tons of bunnies. Our backyard just has all sorts of wildlife. There's a park nearby as well, so I think that adds to it. But yeah, basically, if you can plant some trees, plant them. If there are trees in your backyard already, then even better, okay? Because mature trees will be bigger and will attract more birds because of the maturity of them. Number 4, put out a bird feeder with good bird feed or good bird food, okay? So this is a bird feeder. This is actually the bird feeder that the previous owners left for us. They left the garage full of stuff. They said, listen, do you want the stuff? I said, sure, leave it, because I said in my head, worst case scenario, even if I'm going to get rid of it, I'll just make a video about it. I ended up getting separate bird feeders because the ones that I have are much bigger than this, but I figured I would use this bird feeder for video before I discard of it, okay? I'm not going to use this one, but this is the one that they left for us. As you can see, you would put the bird feed in here, and then the birds would go in there and they would feed from it. Very simple and straightforward, but make sure you get good bird food. Don't cheap out on bird food. You want good birds to come by, get good bird food, and certain bird foods will attract specific types of birds. So go ahead and do your research, because you can get all sorts of cool combinations of birds coming to your yard if you really want to, okay? Number 5, leave the fallen branches and leaves from the trees and plants in a corner of your yard. This works wonders for me, and I'll tell you why. The birds tend to come and get some of the tiny twigs, the leaves and stuff, and I believe they use them for nesting at the park the local park that's nearby. Because what I see is I just put a whole bunch of twigs and fallen leaves in the corner of the yard. Not all of them, but a good portion of them, and then I clean the rest up, and those birds end up going and getting them, and then I see them flying to the park. So I think they're likely going to be using them for their nesting purposes in the park. So instead of just discarding all of the fallen leaves, twigs, branches, anything from the trees and plants, put them to the side. The birds will probably come and use them, and that will be a signal that, oh, this is like a safe place for me to come and get materials. Lastly, number 6, try to keep a quiet environment. If you can't tell, my voice is obnoxiously loud and it's just right in your face. I know that. Trust me, I get lots of comments telling me how loud my voice is and to stop screaming, but I'm not screaming. This is just how I speak. Plus, I have 4 young kids, so our yard is not quiet. All the neighbors around us know our yard is always loud, playful. Kids are always playing. I'm always talking to a camera really loudly. So, I don't have the quietest environment, but I still get lots of birds. So I would say the quiet environment is good, but it's not like, if you can't keep a quiet environment, don't worry, you're probably still going to be able to track birds. I'm the prime example of that because we get lots of birds in our yard, and I'm loud, and our yard is loud. There's always kids running, my kids, their friends, whatever the case is, they're family friends. My nieces and nephew come over all the time. Basically, there's always just people in the yard that are loud, okay? And birds still come around. So it's beneficial to have a quiet environment, but it's not like the bottom line, okay? That's basically it. If you like this video, whoo, I almost dropped that. That was close. That was close. I mean, it's plastic, so it wouldn't have shattered, but it would have scared me. Anyways, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.